All right, let's get this show started!
Paddy Pimblett believes his career will be impacted by the UFC 315 main event. The number 8 ranked lightweight watched on from home as DELLA Maddalena dethroned welterweight champion Belal Muhammad at the Bell Center in Montreal on Saturday night. Post-fight, 155-pound king Islam Makhachev confirmed he'll move up a division to challenge the new 170-pound champion. Paddy now predicts that move will have massive consequences for him and the other lightweights vying for a shot at UFC gold.
It's gotta be DELLA, it's gotta be. And new, rank 5 coming in and taking the belt. He deserved that. Best fight I've watched the Belals ever. DELLA versus Islam, he showed he's got good takedown defense there, but Islam's a different beast, isn't he? So we'll have to see how his strength transfers up to welterweight. Main card, UFC probably won't be too happy with that, like 4 fights went to decision, but there were some good fights in there. The main event was better than I expected it was going to be, to be honest. DELLA, new champ. He'll be fighting Islam next, I think. Let's see what happens in my division now. Who ends up fighting for the belt and who ends up getting the belt. Could have big implications for my career going forward.
Daniel Cormier stands by Islam Makhachev amidst the growing narrative suggesting he wanted Belal Muhammad to lose at UFC 315 in order to pursue the welterweight title himself. Following Belal's loss, Makhachev took to X and tweeted, "It's time to become a double champion." UFC welterweight contender Joaquin Buckley was critical of Islam's reaction, suggesting that he prayed for Belal's downfall. In a recent video posted to his YouTube channel, Cormier responded to Buckley's comments, claiming that Buckley made those remarks deliberately to insert himself into the title conversation. With Belal Muhammad's reign not even lasting a year, he didn't get to defend his title against any of the top 170-pound contenders, one of which being former champion KAMARU Usman. KAMARU and Belal have an ongoing feud after Muhammad claimed he made Usman cry during an appearance on his podcast. But now, with Belal's title reign having come to an end, the Nigerian Nightmare has expressed his disappointment. Speaking on his Pound for Pound podcast, Usman clarified he's not happy about Belal's loss, despite what some fans assume.
People get so invested in this game to where they think that I'm supposed to be happy because he lost. Why would I be happy because he lost? I hadn't fought him yet. You know, it wasn't that, yes, me and him weren't on, like, we weren't the best of friends. I'll tell you that for sure. But that doesn't mean I'm happy that he lost. And as a former champion, as a former pound for pound top dog, as far as, you know, not just with the rankings, but also as far as selling pay-per-views, I understand what this game is. And listen, as much as we didn't like each other, it was still something that people wanted to see. It was something that was on the cusp of potentially happening. So no, I'm not excited that he lost. I'm not disappointed. I'm indifferent, you know, absolutely. Especially when a champion loses, I'm not excited about that. Because it's difficult to, after you lose, it's difficult to get back. It's difficult to work so hard to get in there, step in there, and try to accomplish something and fall short. It's very difficult. So I'm not gonna prey on anyone's downfall in any way, shape, form, or fashion. So no, absolutely not excited that he lost.
Michael Bisping has shared an intriguing take on Belal Muhammad's UFC 315 loss. Despite the defeat, Belal's resilient nature was commended by men in the MMA community, including Bisping. Speaking on his BYM podcast with co-host Paul Felder, Bisping explained why he believes Belal's stock has gone up despite his loss to JDM.
Belal's not the champion anymore, so this sounds like a stupid statement to make, but I think you'll agree. I think Belal's stock went up even though he lost the fight. You can't boo somebody like that. That was like...
No, not after that fight, man. Not after he put that on the line like that to defend that belt at all costs. And it slipped away from him, but it was a close fight. You know, I know some people probably had a 4-1. Yeah, dude.
You know Rocky IV, he goes into Russia and they all boo him, but he puts on such a good fight.
By the end, they love him.
By the end, they love him. It's like, you know, Belal just did a 180. And maybe people in the comment section right now watching this are like, bro, you didn't win me over.
Ion Machado Garry has sent DELLA Maddalena a warning after roasting his UFC 315 title-winning performance. Garry recently picked up an impressive win over Carlos Prates and weighed in as the backup for the UFC 315 main event. Now he shared his reaction to JDM becoming the new welterweight king and sent him the following message.
I was wrong. DELLA Maddalena is the new champion in the division because Belal didn't shoot any takedowns. Mental, I know. So here's the matchups I think we should see in the welterweight division. I want to see Carlos Prates take on Jeff Neal. 2 heavy hitters, 2 big southpaws. That's a fight I'm interested to see. Then Leon Edwards is always moaning and complaining, I don't want to fight any wrestlers, I want to fight strikers. Then let's give him the most awkward striker in the entire UFC, in Michael Venom Page. That's a fight I'd like to watch. Now, you've got the new champion champion Jack Della Maddalena, the Aussie, great performance, but sloppy. The rumour is Islam Makhachev is moving up to 170, and if he does, then all of us welterweights have to take a step back and give the man the respect he deserves. But if negotiations don't go so well, then you've got a tall, blonde Irishman who's ready to take over the UFC and get that belt, and I will smoke Jack Della Maddalena. I'll box the ears off him.
Gian Silva remains an excellent finisher. In April, Silva submitted Bryce Mitchell with a ninja choke at UFC 314, moving his overall promotional record to 5-0 with 5 finishes. It was Silva's first submission win in the UFC, and apparently it gave Lord a taste for more. Silva recently added another choke to his resume, putting a fan to sleep at an event in Brazil. Alex Pereira reportedly has turned down the UFC's offer to headline UFC 317 in a rematch against Magomed Ankalaev. This past weekend, Ankalaev revealed on social media that he was offered a headline UFC 317, also known as 2025 International Fight Week, against Pereira. MMA journalist Ariel Helwani confirmed that the UFC indeed approached Pereira and Ankalaev to headline the event on short notice, but Poatan turned it down. Helwani also believes Pereira wasn't hacked last week and that it was either he or someone from his team who expressed frustration with the UFC.
According to what I'm hearing, what Magomed Ankalaev tweeted was in fact accurate. They did in fact call Alex Pereira and say, hey, we want you to fight Magomed Ankalaev on International Fight Week. It's not that he doesn't want it. Unavailable. Timeline not working. This is the guy you're going to question. And so this is the guy who fought 3 times in the span of 6 months last year, 4 times in the span of, I think, 11 months. The plan was August. But now because they're scrambling for whatever reason, they said, hey, let's see if he's available in June. And so, yeah, I hate to say it, I don't think he was hacked. I hate to say it, I think he was disrespected. I hate to say it, I think that was him that tweeted that. Or at least he told someone to tweet it. And I hate to say it, he should feel that way.
Here are the top 3 memes found on the internet. Number 3 meme was posted by SMF Media. Number 2 meme was posted by Tyrone. And number 1 meme was posted by Cinnamon Mixture. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest MMA news.